Welcome back to the second part of this video tutorial. So let us begin the section C from question number 3. विद्युत current र चापको एकाइ लेख्न This is quite simple questions for you. So the electric current, okay? Electric current is measured in terms of ampere and denoted by A, and the unit of pressure. Pressure is sometimes we say Newton per meter, or sometimes we may say Pascal. Okay, so let us move on to question number 4. Difference between ore and mineral. Okay, ore and mineral, they are quite similar, but uh, mineral is some earthy substance. Okay, earthy substance that contains some metal. Okay, so in contrast, ore is again the earthy material. Okay, so earthy material, but contains metal that can be extracted commercially. जस्तो चाहिँ थोरै मात्रै मेटलको अमाउन्ट छ भने त्यस्तो खालको चिजलाई हामी मिनरल भन्छौँ भने त्यस्तो अर्थी मेटेरियल त्यस्तो पृथ्वीमा पाउने सतहमा पाउने चिजहरू जुनमा मेटलको अमाउन्ट सफिसिएन्ट छ र हामी कमर्सियली त्यसबाट चाहिँ मेटल निकाल्न सक्छौँ भने हामी त्यसलाई ओर भन्न सक्छौँ. द्याट इज द general difference between ore and mineral. So all ore are mineral, but all mineral may not be ore. Okay, so this is the idea of this mineral and ore. Okay, let us move on to another. So by the apiculture, how is farmer benefited? Right, 2 points. Okay, farmer will be benefited in 2 ways. So दुई तरिकाले फार्मरलाई फाइदा हुन्छ. एउटा फाइदा भनेको चाहिँ simply by the sale of honey. Okay, so they can obtain they can figure out the economical benefit. And similarly, second is pollination. This honeybee मौरी चाहिँ एकदमै पोलिनेसनको good agent हो. Because of that, good pollination happens, and that also increase the productivity of the different kind of crops grown by the farmer. Okay, so next is here Big Bang. Write any 2 points of the similarity between Big Bang theory and Hubble's law. Okay, Big Bang theory, Big Bang, okay, and Hubble's law, how they are interrelated. So both of them are talking about the expanding nature of universe. Okay, expanding nature of universe. Okay, भनेको हाम्रो युनिभर्स चाहिँ ग्रो भइरहेछ, तन्किरहेछ भन्ने कुरा बिग ब्याङले एस्युम गरेको थियो भने भेरिफाई गर्ने कुरा चाहिँ हब्बलले गरेको थियो. त्यसै गरी अर्को भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट थिङ, यो हब्बल र बिग ब्याङको इम्पोर्टेन्ट एज अफ द universe, about 13.8 billion years. So Big Bang also had predicted about 13.8 billion year, and Hubble's indirectly measured 13.8 by calculating time as inverse of Hubble constant. Okay, so these are the similarities. These are the common parameters in between Big Bang and Hubble's law, from which we can say the universe is expanding. And next is difference between decomposition, विभाजन प्रतिक्रिया र विस्थापन. Okay, decomposition and displacement. Okay, displacement. So in decomposition, one reactant will be broken down into 2 or more products, whereas in case of this displacement, for example, let's say suppose this is these are the reactants. Okay, let me just draw with another so that it will be very easy. Suppose these are the reactants. So later on what happens is in product some will be displaced out. Okay, so if these are the reactants, then the product might be like okay, so some part will be displaced out and will be joining to another, like let's say let's say okay, so some part is there and some part has been displaced out. Okay, some third particle will come out, like in here CaCO3 will be broken down into CaO plus CO2, but in here ZnHO4 will be produced as a result of H2SO4 plus Zn. So ZnSO4 plus H2. In here what happens is this Zn is displacing out the sulfate. Okay, so this is how the displacement and uh, decomposition reaction can be described. Okay, let us move on to the next one. Okay, we are given some organism. Based on the feature of them, we have to arrange them in the increasing order of organic evolution. Okay, so दिएका जनावर दिएका जीवहरूलाई दिएको सब सजीवको विकासक्रम organic evolution मा first of all those organism provided with a lesser development in their body were there. So in A you can simply figure out. So jellyfish is the least developed out of them, jellyfish. So then after another comes like jellyfish, in here snake. Okay, it is reptile. Okay, so no, it's not so like that. It's not a snake, or rather it's a prochordate. Prochordates like Eurychordata, Hemichordata, and Cephalochordata. Then we can move on to chordata. It's a snake, and then finally the more developed. Okay, okay. So more developed is no, it's not like so. Let me just remove this. So this seahorse. So we'll here comes first seahorse. Okay, so seahorse, and then finally snake. So this is how we can arrange. So from less developed to more developed. And in terms of B, so we have to just look at the organism. So bulwarks is algae, which is less developed. Bulwarks, and then comes moss. This is bryophyte, and then comes cycos. This is gymnosperm, and then finally another. This banyan is a dicot. So angiosperm. So banyan. This is how we can arrange from less developed organism to more developed organism. Okay, so let us move on to question number 9. So we are asked to draw the diagram of heart. So I'm not going to discuss, I'm going to draw in detail. Rather, I'll just give you general information. So it's case the diagram of human heart during the pumping condition, and uh, for purification and level the pulmonary and bicuspid valve. Okay, so let's say suppose this is our, okay, let me just draw a bit better. Suppose this is our heart. Okay, for example, let's say this is the heart. There are 4 chambers. Okay, this is one chamber. Here is tricuspid valve. Okay, here is bicuspid valve, bicuspid. This is tricuspid. So from here one valve or one artery is moving. So this is in here. So there will be pulmonic valve. Okay, semilunar pulmonic valve will be present here, or sometime we may say pulmonary valve as well. So this is here tricuspid valve, and this is pulmonary valve. So these are working there. Okay, so let us move on. Okay, next is question number 10. What is saying is एकजना व्यक्तिको रगतमा विकार भई छाला सम्बन्धी विभिन्न प्रकारको रोग देखेका छन्, कुन जडीबुटी प्रयोग गरेर उपचार गर्ने सल्लाह दिनुहुन्छ? Okay, so if you just recall the different type of herbs that you have studied so far, पढेको मध्ये चाहिँ यो छालाको सम्बन्धी रोगहरूको चाहिँ ठिक गर्ने भनेको निम. Okay, so neem we call in Nepali, neem is the best herbs that cures this skin disease that comes due to issue in blood. Okay, and यो जडीबुटी सावधानी. Okay, यो जडीबुटी सावधानी भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ, so this is very bitter, एकदमै तितो हुने हुँदा यसले sharply व्यक्तिको blood pressure reduce गरिदिन सक्छ at that time. That might be the very deleterious condition. त्यसले एकदमै अप्ठ्यारो अवस्था ल्याउन सक्छ. त्यसैले निमको प्रयोग गर्ने बेलामा अमाउन्ट वी हेभ टु कन्सिडर द अमाउन्ट, थोरै अमाउन्टमा ठिक्कको चाहिएको अमाउन्ट मात्रै प्रयोग गर्नुपर्छ. अदरवाइज त्यसले चाहिँ ब्लड प्रेसर एकदमै घटाएर व्यक्तिलाई असर पार्न सक्छ. ओके, so let us move on to 11 number. There are three substances QRS with 140, 800 and 4200 joule per kilogram per degree C. So these are the specific heat capacities we are given. So to fill the bulb of the thermometer, thermometer को bulb भर्नको लागि त्यस्तो सब्स्टान्स चाहिन्छ जुनको स्पेसिफिक क्यापासिटी एकदमै लो होस् र heat sensitivity high होस्. So obviously, so this 140 or the Q is the best for this one. So Q is the best for the filling of bulb. So ज्वरो आएको व्यक्तिको तापक्रम घटाउने भनेको we have to absorb large amount of heat from the body. बिरामीको शरीरबाट एकदमै धेरैभन्दा धेरै हिट बाहिर निकाल्ने हो भने we have to look for those substance which is provided with high magnitude of specific capacity. So out of these three given here, so S will be the best alternative. Okay, so here the answer is S. Okay, NH3, S2 and CO are important gases in our daily life. Okay, so यी ग्यास मध्ये KOH को घोलमा पठाउँदा पोटासियम कार्बोनेट बन्छ. ओके, हामीलाई थाहा छ पोटासियम कार्बोनेट इज a base, and if we pass carbon dioxide, then metal hydroxide or metal oxide, that means base, can react with carbon dioxide to just give metal carbonate. Okay, so this is what the simple logical formula. Okay, so carbon dioxide will do. And नरम अल्कली बनाउनको लागि कुन ग्यास प्रयोग गर्न सकिन्छ? Okay, generally for weak alkali the positive ion will be NH4 plus. So to get this NH4 plus, obviously simple answer is NH3 gas. So when we utilize NH3 gas, it produces NH4 plus, which is the radical responsible for the development of weak alkali. Okay, so these are the answers for this one. Okay, genetic technology is a boom for human being. Justify this statement in 2 points. Okay, genetic प्रविधि मानवका लागि वरदान हो. जेनेटिक प्रविधिले गर्दाखेरि different kind of genetic disease are being cured. Disease जुन चाहिँ पहिले थिएनन्, जेनेटिकली लाग्ने रोगहरूलाई पनि अहिले हामी क्युर गर्न सक्छौं भने हामी नयाँ नयाँ भ्याक्सिनहरुको डेभलपमेन्ट पनि यही जेनेटिक प्रविधिबाटै गर्न सकेका छौं, सो दैट हामीलाई डिफरेंट प्रकारका रोगहरुबाट हामी बच्न सक्नुभएको छ. Okay, just like a COVID vaccine was immediately developed within the period of 6 or 7 months. So this is the great boon for human race. Okay, so there are lots of things. Other than human organs are develop गर्ने, तिनीहरुलाई ट्रान्सप्लान्ट गर्ने, जस्तो heart transplant, kidney transplant. Okay, different kind of transplantation, blood transplant गर्ने चुनौतीको कुराहरु अब भइरहेछ. त्यसैले So it's going to be a very one for human. Okay. यदि तपाईँले बाटोमा एकजना व्यक्तिलाई छातीमा दबाव भएको अत्यधिक दुखाइ र श्वास प्रश्वासमा कठिनाइ भएको अवस्थामा फेला पार्नुभयो भने कस्तो खालको भूमिका हुन्छ? So in this situation, I should bring the person directly to health center, okay, if possible. Otherwise, I should help the person to lie down properly. So the person should get relaxed. That is how I can support. एकदम लुगाहरू टाइट खालको लुगाहरू लगाएको छ भने त्यसलाई हटाइदिने अनि पिसिआर, ओके, एकदमै नजिकै स्वास्थ्य केन्द्र छैन भने पिसिआर जुन आर्टिफिशियल okay, CPR, not PCR, actually it is CPR. CPR means cardiopulmonary process. Okay, so CPR can be given so that person can feel relaxed. And in this situation, यस्तो अवस्थामा बिरामी स्वास्थ्य केन्द्रमा पुर्याएपछि स्वास्थ्यकर्मीले के गर्नुपर्छ? स्वास्थ्यकर्मीले सुरुमा मुटुको अवस्थाको बारेमा चेक गर्नुपर्छ कि एन्जियोग्रामको सहयोग छ भने उपलब्ध छ भने एन्जियोग्राम गरेर कोरोनरी आर्टरीको ब्लक हो कि हैन, इमिडिएटली अपरेसन गर्नुपर्ने अवस्था हो कि हैन भन्ने बारेमा त्यसको एक्जामिनेसन गर्नुपर्छ. ओके, so that is what the person should do, doctor or the medical staff should do when the people is brought into health center. Okay, those who are feeling this kind of difficulty. Okay, let me move on to the other questions in here. Okay, so next we see the question number 15. So we are given one prism, okay, 90-degree prism. This is 45 and 45. Okay, this is 45, 45. So some of the light are coming from the edge. That means making an angle of 0 degree. That is normally they are incidenting. So if we just draw the line, so why I'm drawing this line is whether the light undergo TI or not. Okay, so if the angle is greater than 45 degree, sorry, 42 degree, then it undergoes TIR, otherwise not. So this is 90 degree, this is 45, so it should be 45. This is altogether 90, that's why it is 45. So 45 is greater than 42. That's why light undergoes total internal reflection. So it makes an angle of 45 degree here and it travels. Okay, so if it is 45, this is again 45, this one is 45, so the light comes with 90 degree. So if the light incidents on the surface at 90 degree, then it travels straightly. So this is how the light will come out. Okay, so let us look at question number 16. ओके, राकेशले चित्रमा देखाएको छ मोटर लक बनाउँदा 3 को कोइलको दुवैतिरको इनामेल फुर्किएका थिए, नयाँ सेल जोडेका थिए. 3 को कोइलको नजिकै चुम्बक लैजाँदा विद्युत परिपथ सही भए पनि कोइल घुमेन. यसका दुईटा सम्भावित कारणहरू. एउटा सिम्पल, the Rakesh is using magnet, but we don't know about the strength of magnet so that it can roll the coil properly. Okay, so strength strong नहुन सक्छ. त्यसैगरी your distance, the distance between coil and the magnet may not be sufficient, may not be adequate, so that the field will be sufficient to rotate this coil. Sometimes quite number of turns might be less. Okay, sometimes the amount of current produced by this cell is not enough to roll this heavy turns of the wire. So this could be the possible cause. So first might be the directly we can say the strength of magnet. Okay, magnet कति powerful छ भन्ने कुरा, र अर्को चाहिँ distance between magnet and the coil. This could be the primary cause to not working in this particular diagram. Okay, so this is the end of this group C. So we will be coming back with group D in next section. Till then, thank you.